Hello, Diamonds. This is KESHA coming to you from Hair Trends for You, and this is the series that I promised you guys that we would be doing, and it is gonna be named
Working It Out.
Working It Out. All right, let's get started.
Okay. First of all, hello Diamonds, hello gentlemen. I'm Rufus, Lakeisha's husband. After seeing my wife's videos, I kind of already knew about them because the issue had been there, and she'd been explaining how upset about she was the situation and how she felt that I didn't have her back toward my family. But yes, I do have my back toward my wife's family. I do have my wife back toward my family. The mistake that I was making is that I wasn't addressing the issue in front of her like I should have been addressing the issue in front of her. I was basically really addressing it, when I was by myself on the phone. And I can say sometimes the reason why I was doing that is because I felt when I would address the issue, maybe I didn't address it in front of her, maybe I didn't address it to a way of her liking. And it sound kind of stupid.
What's the way of my liking?
Well,
when I didn't even know you was addressing anything
well,
at all.
I would say if I address it, maybe even if I address it, it wouldn't seem like an address. It may seem like I was sugarcoating, like I do sugarcoat sometimes. And as us as men, sometimes we want to, instead of really just doing a addressing, we want to be peacemakers. We want to bring peace between our family and our wives. And sometimes we might say, well, okay, we let it, okay, you say that, maybe they didn't mean it that way. Say, okay, we'll just wait and see, everything might just ball over. But, once your wife feels disrespected, it's never going to ball over. And I'm only speaking from experience that the best way to do is to address it. Address it in front of her. Not to let her feel that you feel your family is more important than she is, because you with her every single day. That's the person you with, that's the person you love, that's the person you give your right on to. You gotta let them know that. And you gotta let them know how much you love them. You gotta let them know how much you respect them. You gotta let them know how much they mean to you and how much you do have their back. You can have their back financially, you can have their back mentally, you can have their back physically, but they need that emotional backing, where to let them know that you have their back in all situations. That's including with your family. And I could say with my family is they are rude sometimes when they call. And it's uncalled for to me. It took my wife, and honestly, it really took my wife to notice it, for me to notice it, because that's how they always have been. And no, they don't call me. I'm up here in Sherman. They don't call, and even when I was in Houston, they didn't call.
Well, you said they rude when they call. I'm just gonna ask you when they call.
No, I'm just saying the last time they called was when my mother called and she left a message. That was because she hadn't heard from me in 2 weeks. She called, instead of saying, hello Keisha, hello Rufus, she just said, Rufus, it's your mother. Give me a call. And, that issue, I addressed that issue. She got upset about it, but I didn't do it in front of my wife. So, because I didn't do it in front of my wife, she felt that the issue really wasn't addressed. Or she felt she would make them feel that you care more about your family feelings than you care about her feelings, their feelings. Now, I can say, the way I used to do it, where back in the days, but it's not back in the days time no more, where they would upset me, I just cease contact. And when I cease contact, then they probably call a couple of weeks later, and saying, well, Rufus, was anything wrong? What did we do? But of course, they hadn't caused us to been up here anyway. So, I'm at the point where a lot of, this area is small towns, very peaceful. My mind has been clear, and can think freely. And this has been the most peaceful I have ever been in my life. And so going back to Houston, even to visit, I really don't have no desire to. But yes, I call my mother every week just to see how the family doing. But that's about how it is. But I got to let my wife know how more important she is to me. And just because you work, you bring money in the house for your wife. But if she don't feel that you have your back, it's gonna always be an issue. I'm not gonna lose my wife over some bullshit. I'm not gonna lose my wife over my family being rude. I'm not gonna be rude. When I call and check. Even though I might not some people might not call, I will call because I'm gonna have to answer the guard to that. They're gonna have to answer the guard to how they are. But I'm not gonna be ugly with them. But I'm going all over the planet now. So let's get back to basically what I'm really talking about, and that's showing your wife that you do have a back when it comes to your family.
And haven't you done told me this like 4 or 5 times? It's been 2 years.
Yes, I told you this several times. And I told you that I have a dress, but I hadn't showed you that I have a dress. And it got to a point where she was at, like, I'm through with it. First I said, you know what, no, I'm not finna lose my wife over no nonsense. So the last problem we had, I picked up the phone, called my sister. I let her know. I left a message.
This is when I made the video, y'all.
Left a message. I called my nieces. Hey, get this message to her. Give me her number. If in case that wasn't the right number, I called my sister. Call me back. Give me the number so I can get the number because it's gonna be addressed.
You did call the right number, didn't you?
Yeah, I called the right number. She just ain't call back. When she called back or when I get the number, I'm gonna try to call again, get the number again. I'm gonna call her and
What do you mean when you get the number again? Was this the right number?
That's the right number. I'm not saying when I get the right number. Just in case she have another cell phone. Because she have like two different cell phone numbers. So I'll call my sister then to get the other number because she have 2 cell phones. So when I do, I'm gonna call again today. The issues right there in front of your wife. To let your wife know that you do have her back. And as much as you can tell her, if she get the feeling that you care more about your family than do you, even though we know that's not the case, that we care more, she care about our wife more than we do our family because I live with my wife, I'm here with my wife. Yes, I care about my family, but my wife is the most important right now, and that's how I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna let her feel that, and addressing the issues in front of her. That's what's gonna take. That's what's gonna happen from now on. Because I'm not gonna let her feel that I do not have her back in any kind of way. Again.
Oh, so you got my back?
Got your back, baby.
So y'all,
roll your eyes all you want to, but I got your back.
Yeah, I roll my eyes. So, this is the first series. We shall see how this goes, and if he has my back, we'll see. We will be back. I don't know. Probably we haven't set no dates of no days of when we'll be back, but it will be ongoing thing of how the progress goes, because you do know you can't start nothing and stop anything. So until next time, y'all, Take care. Love y'all. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.